Hi guys, so in today's Craft With Me video, I wanted to work on something that I had hauled in my last collective haul. I had ordered these window envelopes. They're like really mini envelopes from Amazon, and I'll link them down below in case anyone is interested in these. I bought these thinking that they were going to be a little bit bigger and also that they weren't going to be so cardstocky, but nonetheless, I want to work with these, and I came up with an idea that I think is really fun that you guys might enjoy. So this is what I came up with. I came up with this. We're going to be taking out our Tim Holtz paper collage rolls. If not, use your napkins or any other type of collage paper, whatever it is that you want to use to cover it. But this is what we're doing. So all it is I went ahead and I folded it down. So it starts off like this. We're going to be covering it with the collage paper. Then I'm going to go around and cut out the little window. And then we just decorate on the inside, close it up, and there it is. That's your little pocket window envelope. Is that not too cute? And so I did a couple. So I didn't actually close them up. Like this one, I figured you could still maybe, put something in it if you want. And so with this one, because it's one solid piece, I thought that it would just be fun to just kind of keep it open. And so I just have these mini binder clips that I put on them. Now with these, I think I might just close them because it's an actual collage on the inside. So this has 3 pieces. I did decorate the outside. And then again with this one, again, this has about 3-4 pieces on the inside. So just with this, only because if you want to put something in it, it'll probably get stuck with the things that are inside. So it's up to you. But this is what we're going to make. So let's get started. What I'm going to be using is, of course, my little envelopes, my collage. I think I want to do all of the Tim Holtz collage paper. So I have the Entomology, which is the bugs, which is this one. And then I also have, which is this one, the document, which is, let me see, is it this one? No, it's another one that I'm in the middle of doing. The document, this one is the Typography. That's this one. Then I also have this one, which is the Photographic, which is this, just the black and white photos. And then this one is this, and this one's called Aviary, just with the birds on it. Isn't that cute? So I really like the way this one looks. Isn't that fun? So we're going to do another one of these. So all we're going to use, you get out your favorite collage glue that you like to use. I'm going to be using the Collage medium, the Ranger. So I'm going to be using this because this is what I have on hand. And you're going to need a little paintbrush to just kind of brush it on. Before we do that, we're going to want to get our piece, I was going to say slice, get our piece of paper, collage paper out so that we can get it ready and see, kind of estimate where we want to position the paper. So kind of, let me see, it could go this way too. But the thing is that the border is very small. So it might just be better to do it this way Then I'll have actual space on the top and bottom to decorate like I did these. So let's see. I really like that bug there. No, we're gonna have to do it this way. Okay, let's just go ahead and start gluing down. So you want to be careful when you're working with these window little envelopes. You want to try not to get too much onto the windows, because then you're gonna have to scrape it off or else it's gonna look messy. But I got out my little silicone mat just to, so that it'll be easy cleanup for me, because that'll just scrape right off. See, I just did it and I just said to be careful. Okay. Always have something handy to clean up. So we're just gonna go ahead and glue this down. I would suggest using a pretty good amount, because I feel like if you don't use enough, it starts to dry up pretty quickly. But let me get these. And then we'll just put this down. Wherever it lands. And then there you have it. So I'm gonna let that dry off just a tiny bit before we start working with it. And let's do another one. And then I'm gonna show you the little trick that I have. I think I'm gonna get a wipey, because I was using a tissue because that's what I had here, and the tissue was leaving a lot of little you know, bits. Okay, let's do this one. And let's see, should we do let's do the birds. This one was really pretty. Yeah, we'll do this one. So let me rip this. So again, another good way to use up your collage paper. I'm trying to see how I want this situated. Just to kind of get an idea of where I'm going to place it, because I do really like that right there at the corner, but which means I'm going to cut off all the other ones. But at least I'll have that one and the bee. So, all right, let's see how it comes out. I'm already running low on this glue. So we're just going to put this down real quick, and then we can start working on the other one. This is going to be so much fun to have, just to kind of put in a little tuck spot or something, because you're going to be able to collage on the inside, and you can even make a little scene on the inside. I think that's what we're probably going to try to do. Make a little window scene. That'll be cute. Okay, so there's that. Now let's just put this down, and again, wherever it lands, put it here. Okay, again, we're gonna let that one dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up because we're done using the collage medium. I'm gonna close this up. I have one already drying, so we're gonna start working on that one while the other two that we just did dry. So I have this one. I have this one already dried. So we can either tear right along, pushing down very carefully. That one doesn't want to rip. Or use your little sanding paper, and then we just start doing it. See? Now it wants to rip. And then we can just clean it up afterwards with a little sanding, the sanding pad. So I'm just pushing down right with my thumb at the very edge. Just getting it right where it needs to rip. If you don't trust yourself doing it this way, then just get your little sanding block, sanding pad, whatever it is that you have, and just lightly sand down the ends, and then it'll give you a really crisp edge. And we're going to go around with it anyways, just to make sure that we have a nice edge on this. But it does pretty good. Either way, we're going to ink the corners all around the edge. See, all of the little pieces are flying off. So this little pad I got at Hobby Lobby. I think once I made the first batch of collage projects, just trying to collage anything and everything that I could find. And when I did the wooden tags, I had a lot of comments telling me to get a little sanding pad or something. And so while I was at Hobby Lobby one day, like I am almost every week, I went just to kind of look at the wood stuff, and I found this little thing for like, I think it was like $1.99, but there it is. See, there you have it. So while it's still open, we're gonna go ahead and distress all around it. Just kind of give it this little look. Now if it pokes up like this a little bit, no worries. We can always get our little glue, our glue bottle, whatever glue you guys like to use. My favorite so far is the art glitter glue. So we're just gonna go around, and then of course creasing everywhere where it needs to be creased or folded, or however you want to say it. And then we're going to go around. I think this is just a really fun idea. There. I also want to do this inside flap, because if you decide to leave it open, then at least you'll have the inside distressed too. Okay, we're going to close that up. So now with my craft knife, I'm going to just go around and carefully cut around the little, not too deep guys, because if you press down too hard, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to start cutting the plastic underneath. So you don't want to do that. And then just kind of hold down the corners with your finger while you're running down the edges with the craft knife, just to kind of hold it into place. See, or else it'll start to grab. I guess my craft knife isn't, I don't know if it's not sharp enough, or it's just because this paper is very delicate. I'm trying to lay it as flat as I can, but it still works. See, there you go. Just gonna clean up the corners. There it is. Not bad, huh? I'm keeping all my little pieces because I could collage something later with that. So there we have it. Let me just, this is starting to bug me a little bit. There. This corner didn't really get very well. So let me just put that down. Okay. Now, this is where we're actually going to be able to decorate. So if you put it together, this is how it's supposed to go. So that goes in, and then this, and then this, and then this is your little envelope, window envelope. But we're gonna do it this way. So like that, we can have it standing. We have more room, I feel like, to decorate. So let's see what we want to use. I was trying to think of maybe using some of my photo booth, but I would really have to work with something like in the back because it doesn't cover the whole thing, you see? So I could use something, but then I feel like it'll be weird to kind of do something on the top and bottom. So it needs to be a full-on picture or a collage that we can do on the inside. I think I need to dust this off a little bit. Okay. Let me go into see what I can find. I did want something. Let's see. Do I want? It's kind of hard to put the ones that sit down, right? How about this one? That'll be cute. Okay, we'll do this. But now we need something in the background. So let's take a peek, see what we find. Kind of go through really quickly. That might be pretty to put behind them. And then I kind of want something upright. I don't want something I don't want something landscape. I want it portrait. We could put this, but that's not going to cover them completely. I kind of need something big enough to where it'll completely cover. Should we do this black? Let's see how that looks. If we did the black, even though it's not portrait like I wanted, but we could cover it up just so that it's not, it's not white in the back. I don't think I like that. This flower would have to be a little bit brighter in order for it to look good. So we're going to keep looking. Oh, there's this one. Let's see how that one looks. I might have to cut off that leaf and then put this behind them like that. This is too far. Let me see. I'm just going to cut this part off. If it doesn't work out, oh well. But at least I can get a better view of how it's going to look if I do it that way. See, it's still... Oh, I like that. All right. That's what we're going to do. But we have to center this first. I'm not going to ink it. Nobody's going to see it. I did leave this out too long. It does have a little tab in the back, but I'm not worried about it because that tab is supposed to help keep it closed. Let me make sure that it's where it's supposed to be before it closes. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Then this, I might have to, let's see. I guess I could put it right at the edge. this down. I love these little, I wasn't sure if I was going to get any use out of them, because first they were really small, and then second I was like, they're a little hard, they're glossy, but I found something. Okay, this I kind of have to measure because I don't want them floating in the air. I want it to look like if they're standing on the edge. So let's see. I think it was right here. Yeah. Ooh, right on it. Okay. And then we're going to close it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on these sides, and then we'll close it shut. Now these are a little bit more stiff than they would have normally been, only because we collaged over it with the paper, and so it's going to take a little bit of a minute for it to actually stay shut, because we collaged it flat open. It wants to stay open. So we're just going to hold that down, and then, oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? So good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put glue on this too, because nobody's going to open it again. This collage is supposed to stay a collage. And then I was normally just using these to kind of keep it shut, but I actually like the way it looked, so now I'm keeping it as a decoration. We can put maybe like a little eyelet over here, maybe hang something on it. Should we try it? I know that I've been into dangling things off of my projects lately, but I just love adding a bunch of anything. So, oh, this went through the acetate that was on the inside, which is fine. Let's get an eyelet. Let's do black. These shiny ones, the black, the blue, the pink, this red. Ooh, maybe even the red might be. Well, it's really not like it's not like a deep red. It's more like I don't know, maybe like a burgundy. But, oh, I feel like that, I like the way that looks with that. So we'll do that. But these that I got, the shiny ones, they're from Craftelier, and I love them. They're such good quality. I think I'm going to have to go back and order more, because I can push down as hard as I want and it doesn't split open. Not like the ones that I buy from Hobby Lobby, which are normally the antique bronze looking ones, the pewter and the gold. Those, if you push down too hard, then they'll split. Just right here, they'll start to split open. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish decorating this. Let's see what else we want to use. I really like maybe put like another little flower or something. Let's see, in the, what is this, the field notes? Let's check and see what we find here. Maybe, I'm thinking I might find a smaller one in the field note snippets. So let's look in here and see if I find a little bouquet or something. A mushroom? No. This is more fancy schmancy. I need something like a, like some type of little floral something or other. So let's see. I need something. Oh, look. Oh, but that's big. I wanted something like that, but smaller. Well, here's this one. It doesn't really look like flowers, does it? I guess I could put maybe a butterfly. I'm still looking. I guess we could put a butterfly and a little label maybe on the bottom. Okay, let's get a little label. These are the curator snippets. So let's see. I kind of want something that'll stick out, that doesn't look. That might be pretty. I like that. Should I put something on the top or should I leave it? Or should I put this on this side? No. Okay, we're gonna do that. Just gonna get rid of the white and then add the glue and put it right there at the corner. Put that right here. And then add this, and I think we're gonna be done with this one. Yeah, that looks really pretty. Isn't that cute? And then the back. I don't think I want to do anything to the back, just the front. Isn't that too pretty? We can always add this up here. So it has like a little something at the top. We could put maybe a bulb, a little bulb pin. I don't have gold, I have a ton of black. And I want to use up my keys. These are the keys that I hauled from Temu in that ginormous haul that we did. So let's see. I guess we'll do this bronzy one. And then just add this here. And we're set. Is that not the cutest thing? Come on. Let's do it this way. There, much better. See? Cute. There's that one. Okay, let me add that to our collection over there. Let's do this one. This one, again, we're just going to rip down the edges, going all the way around, and then we'll clean it up a little bit with the sanding pad. Just going around, and don't throw out your scraps. You can use it to collage something else and it'll look completely awesome. Okay. And my sanding block. This is very satisfying. I'm just saying. I really like to see how quickly it cleans up the edges. It's so neat. You know, when you're a crafter, all these little things make you happy. Get that out of there. And I think that's it. Okay, then we're going to ink around the edges. Yeah, that gives it a completely different look, just inking around all of the edges. So we're just going to cover all of the white, and then we're going to do the folds. All of the folds. And then after we fold, what we're going to do is crease it down better with the bone folder. There. Okay. Just crease it down, just so that you have a sharper fold. Now, if you don't have these, or you don't want to buy these little window envelopes, you know what? Make your own envelopes. They're super easy to make. And if you have a die cut, to just cut right in the center, there it is. You have a whole new envelope. And then you can do it the size that you want. You can even do a bigger collage in the middle, which would be super fun. But because I have these, I wanted to use them up in something. Because some of you are like, I don't want to buy 50 of them, which is completely understandable, because these are just going to last me forever. And then I'm going to have to figure out something else to use them for. But in the meantime, perfect. Now I'm going to just go around and see if there's any edges that I need to glue down. There's one. Everything else looks okay. Yeah, everything else is okay. Now for the fun part, we get to now collage. Now what do we want to use? What do we want to use? What have we been using so far? Let's get a simple one and do another, even though it's the same. Let me see. See, because with the Entomology one, I did this, and it's just one little portrait, but I love the way that looks, right? Or should we try to make a little scene in the background? Because it's black and white, let me see. How would that look? Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm just going to mark it where I need to cut it. And see, now I'm going to only use about 3/4 of this, or two, what? Not even a quarter, not even half. And so like that, I can use the rest of it for another project. So this can go here. Ooh, I like that. See, with the color, the beautiful contrast with the black and white. I love that. We're just gonna go ahead and put that, glue it down. I just want to make sure that I have it right where I need it. Yeah. So let's glue this down. Put this right at that edge. Yeah, perfect. I need to clean this off. It's getting on my nerves. Okay, now I think we need a mini paper doll to add to that. What if we did this? Oh my gosh, is that too funny? They're sitting right. I should put it to where you can actually see their feet. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think all I need to do is just cut off his legs. So let's do that. I think this is going to be funny. So I wanted to where you can actually see their feet. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go. I love it. Okay, I have to kind of close it just a little bit so that I could see where I'm supposed to put it. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Now, do we want to add something to the top or should we just leave it? I think we should just leave it. I feel like we can maybe put something on the outer side. But I think, look at them. I love it. I love it. Okay. So let's go ahead and glue this in. And then we could decorate the outside. And that's it. This one is done. So let's put this way so that I can hold the flaps down. And then hold this down just for a second. And then we'll decorate the outside. I think we should put like another bug or something on the outside. Let's close this up. Now again, some of them you can leave open, others you might want to go ahead and close them up. But I'm definitely going to close this one up because it's got layers on the inside. If it's just one solid piece, leave it open so that you can stash other things in it and you can kind of switch out the little image on the inside. I suppose you can do it with these two, but whatever your preference is. Let me go ahead and get one of my little clips to keep it closed. Perfect. And then let's add a little something. I think in here there was like a, this is the, I call it the holiday, but this is that Halloween set that I got, which isn't really Halloweeny, which I'm super stoked about. But let's see. See, we have this bug. It might be too big. Yeah. I think it would have to be something towards the top, but that's too big. We have this, but I feel like it won't stand out very much, will it? Oh, I have this one. This one might be better. That might be cool. But this one says shake well. But I think there was another one that said like toxic. I think it said toxic. Let's see. There it is. Toxic. That might be fun. Ooh, I like that. Should I put it in the middle? Maybe in the middle. I was going to put it off to the side, but then there's really not enough room to put anything else. So let's just put this, and then we'll put that little moth butterfly looking thing at the top. And that's it. This one will be done too. These are super easy. I think it's because it doesn't have a lot of, like, I want to say landscape where you have to decorate. There's not a lot of space that needs decorating, especially because we're using the collage paper and that's already beautifully done. So I think just with this, I think we're done. So just put this down. I do like that shake well. We'll probably leave that out. But that's it. Gotta get this little piece out. Look at that. Love it. We have one more. Let's do this one and see how this bird one will look. Let's do it here in the corner. This one is going to be a little bit lighter, not so dark. So we'll do this one a little bit more fun. And just go around, doing the same thing. Okay. And then going back in. So all of this is just pretty repetitive. It's the same thing with all of them. It's just the decorating part that gets fun. But it is kind of cool to see exactly what's going to end up showing on the front of your little envelope once you get it done. Remove this. And then get the craft knife and then just go around. I think it's not very sharp because it's kind of ripping it as it goes. See that? Either that or I'm not cutting it right. I rarely use this craft knife, so it can't be dull already. Ooh. Okay. That's it. There's that one. Oh, that's gonna look pretty. Let's go ahead and distress all around. This one, I think I want to put an eyelet on it too. This is gonna look pretty with a little dangle on it. Although we can put one on the black one with the key. The key would go perfect with the house. Maybe we might go back to that. Add a little key to that one. I was a little iffy about these envelopes, like I said, but now that I have this project under my belt, I am loving them. Okay, let's see. What should we put under this one? Let's see. Something maybe more floral, right? Or is that too much? That might be a little bit too much. Let's see. Let me go back to this. I'm trying to use up what's in here. What is this? No. In loving remembrance, we're trying to make this light and airy. Let's like get something a little bit prettier. What if I did that this way? That would be pretty. That'll be pretty. Okay. And then what? We need something else for them to sit on or stand next to, or I guess we can check to see who we're going to put first. Should we put the 3 little girls? Aww. Yes. We're putting the 3 little girls. That was easy. But I do want something else behind them. So let's see. What if we found like a pretty, maybe in green? That might be pretty. To add like a little green in the behind them. All right. Green, or look, I even have butterflies. Should we put a green butterfly behind them, or is that too much? Let's just see. No. Let's just keep the label. Okay. Then we're doing this. So let's figure out where this needs to go. Although I like the cut of that. Isn't that cool? But I think I'm going to have to trim it down. And trim it this way. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this down. Put that here. Okay. And then, where is this going? I want my little girls to be like about there. Yeah, about there's good. So put it, I'm thinking we said about here. And then we'll put the little girls. Yeah. Okay. We'll put them. I like the way that green looks in this one. It complements the leaves. Okay, let me look to see where exactly we want them standing. I think there's good. Okay, we have to clean it up or else little bits and pieces are going to be flying around on the inside of the envelope. But I think this is it. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's just finish this off. Close this up. Close this. like I said, it's going to get a little stiff because of the collage paper on top. But let's go ahead and close this off. I do it on this side because the other little flaps, we just want to make sure that everything gets closed down all the way. See how it doesn't go all the way up? I don't want to have to guess. So this is just easier for me to put it on the flap instead of the little ones on the side. Ooh, but even that looks pretty. Okay, let's close this off. We can get a little silver one. Put this to keep it closed. And let's see, what color eyelets do I have? That'll kind of go, I kind of like, I don't know if I like the silver or if I want gold on this one. Should we just keep it in silver? Let's just put a silver. Put the eyelet here on the top. Put the silver. And then we can add a little, I think I have silver, yeah. We'll just add silver all around with the silver key, since I have my keys out. Oh, and the key has a little flower. That's cute. And that's it. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, guys, that's it. Should we add an eyelet to this one? Maybe a red one? Let's do it. I feel like it needs it because it has the key. It needs to have it. So let's put a red one. Let me get the red one out. Even though it's really not a red. I would have liked for it to be like a dark red, but that's okay. Or should we just keep it black, since I feel like that red is not a real red? Let's do black. We're gonna do one of the shiny black ones. And close this off. It'll match everything else. And then I have a black bulb. And then let's see which key we're gonna put. Oh, I have this little itty bitty black one, or it's like a dark grayish color. We'll just do this one. Super cool. Do it this way. There it is. Fun. Okay, let me know which one's your favorite. Here they are. Here's this one. Oh my gosh. I love them. So cool. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.